let's get this out the way. I saw people talking about this online, and I can't say that I'm surprised, because at this point, it's just, I don't know if it's tiring. I don't know if it's played out. I'm not sure, but I'm still I don't, am I surprised? I guess I'm curious why people still want to react as much as they do to these things, especially when it comes to Star Wars, right? So, in a recent interview for the Acolyte, I saw that this was kind of making the rounds. The people, the interviewer was bringing stuff up about the Acolyte, and we'll talk about the interview. I'll go into it. And all of a sudden, I saw people just being like, oh my gosh, Star Wars, they're doing it again. Agenda. And I'm just kind of like, y'all not tired? Like, y'all not, first of all, let's just say this real quick. If y'all don't like something, why do y'all keep watching it? I mean, simple question. If you don't like what somebody is doing, why do you keep watching? Why? Now, unless you're a film critic like me and you are forced to be in a position to, cover these things and talk about, I don't get it. Y'all got free time. Y'all got way more freedom than I do. Why do some of y'all watch things that y'all don't like? I think that says less about the creatives and it might say more about you. Why do you like stress? I chose this profession. I chose this lane. Y'all can choose what y'all want to watch. I'm just saying, y'all know this stuff trigger you. Stop being, why do you like being triggered? What do you get from it? I don't get it. Anyway. We're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that. So in this interview, one of the interviewers said that the Acolyte is the gayest. Oh no, it is the gayest installment in the sci-fi franchise by considerable margin. And when the director was asked this, she said, no, I don't think so. So she doesn't think that it's the gayest thing ever. But she says, and yet people have told me that it is the gayest Star Wars. And I'm frankly, and the interviewer said, are you offended? And she said, no, I'm into it. Now, as you can see right here, they're all joking. Okay, they're joking here. Okay, like if you watch the clip, they're just having fun with all of this. That's all they're doing. Okay. But of course, some people have taken this and run 150 miles with it. So let's kind of revisit this conversation, because I've seen people reacting to the last time I talked about having criticisms when they were talking about sexism and racism and what can you do to talk about these things. And let me kind of give some other thoughts on this, right? First off, just to reiterate, it is okay. Man, let me say this slowly for some of the people in the back. It is okay to criticize a movie or a TV show on certain elements like the writing or the acting or the storytelling or the editing or the sound or the visuals. It is okay to criticize that. You don't have to like them all. You could like them. It's okay. Okay. Let me help the other people that don't understand when that becomes problematic. It becomes problematic when you conflate legitimate criticisms with bigotry. When you put bigotry and criticisms together, You sound like a bigot. You know why? Because bigots are like dirt. They're like mud. It's like crap. And legit criticisms, it's like food. You know, some people like it hot, some like it cold. It's all good. Good criticism, bad criticism. But if you take some crap, and if you take some mud, you take some poop, and you put it over the food, it really doesn't matter if it's hot or cold, does it? Are you going to eat it? So let's be very clear. If you don't like how something is, just say, hey, that story, it's weak. Man, that character, not interesting. That's fine. But if you start sitting here saying, man, every time they put black people in something, it's bad. Are you saying that black people are automatically leading to bad writing? Like, what are you doing? Uh-oh, here come more of the gays. So are you saying that gay people being featured is automatically a bad thing? You're falling into the isms. So let me give a better example. Because I'm going to disprove the whole idea that agenda pushing is a bad thing. I'm going to disprove it right now. X-Men 97. They had an agenda. The agenda was to focus more on the female characters that really didn't get highlighted. You had Jean be highlighted. You had Storm be highlighted. You had Jubilee be highlighted. You had Rogue be highlighted. Where were all the complaints? Did y'all see them? I didn't. Where were all the complaints? Why? Because it was written very well. Great. Let's go back to Obi-Wan, Moses Ingram. She actually received racist, bigoted comments. You're just a diversity hire. Hey, N-word, go back where you came from. Stuff like that. We're not talking about the people that said, I didn't like your character. We're not talking to you. Be quiet. Stop typing. Be quiet. I'm talking about the people that commented on her race and her ethnicity that had nothing to do with her acting. That's who I'm talking to. Her character was actually not well written, in my opinion. Her character, not well written. That's legitimate. It has nothing to do with the agenda. It has everything to do with the fact that they didn't make the story compelling. So you had two examples of women being pushed, but one was good writing and the other one, not so much. Let's go back with LGBTQ. You go back to, we just talked about The Last of Us. In The Last of Us, they had a whole episode about a gay couple. Last time I checked, that episode practically, I don't know if it won it, but it was an award nominated or considered episode. It was one of the better episodes in The Last of Us. Where was all the agenda talk? And even if it was there, it meant nothing because the episode was so good. It was that good. So to bring this full circle with the Acolyte, are there probably going to be some gay elements in there? Probably, maybe. So what? It's a galaxy far, far away. Why do y'all care about this fiction? It ain't got nothing to do with your life. And it's fiction. And here's the thing. Even if it is an agenda being pushed, I'll give you that. Even if they're like, yeah, we want more LGBTQ, we want more women. Let's just say they want that. Is it well done? Is the story compelling? Is the acting good? That's all I care about. Because if it's not, I'm not going to be interested. I don't care if they want to push more black people, more women, more LGBTQ. Basically, I don't care if they want to push anything that's not a straight white male centered thing. Because I like all of those perspectives, not just one. I like all of those perspectives, but we just want them well executed. So to me, it's less about agendas and it's more just about the actual content. And I would stress to everyone that has an issue, talk about the content and less about the agendas. You will sound more credible with your critique when you go that route. People will be more willing to listen to what you have to say when you talk about the actual issues of the acting, characters, plot, all of that, rather than agendas. I'm just saying. I be trying to help y'all. Some of y'all don't listen to me, but that's okay. So anyway, in terms of this joke, this thing that they were doing with the Acolyte, I don't care. I don't care if this is the gayest Star Wars there is, because to be honest, and if you were there when we were doing our little Acolyte, interview review or whatever, the Acolyte got bigger problems on its hands. Okay, you got bigger problems with the certain. I'm not gonna ruin it for people that ain't watched it yet, but you got issues with the writing already. Okay, some of that stuff is predictable. The action sequences, I mean, we get one or two here and there. Listen, y'all got other issues to worry about, and I would say more legitimate criticisms levied against the show. I mean, it's early, it's only the first 2 episodes, rather than worrying about how gay this show is. I don't care. I told you I was here for the ninjas. Okay, ninjas, lightsabers, dark side. That's why I came. Okay, first and foremost. So yeah, I don't really care about all this other stuff. I'm more so here for, are you telling me good stories and how are you going about it? So I don't know, guys, maybe this is something that you care about. Maybe it's something you don't care about. Whatever you think, feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, I'm gonna get to my boy Angel, because Angel always got something to say. You always got something to say. You be thinking I don't see, boy. I be seeing you. No, okay, let's see. You said maybe they need to stop forcing their views on things we enjoy. Have you thought of that? Yes, I have. I have. And guess what? They have the money, and they are the creators, and they can put out whatever they want. Have you thought about the fact that you don't have to watch it? No one's forcing you to watch what they put out. And here's what I've always told y'all. When you don't like something, don't feed into it. And if you don't feed into it, it hurts their pockets. And we all know at the end of the day, Hollywood or whoever, they gonna look at that money. That money's gonna talk. That money is always gonna talk. So if the ratings go down and they see that people don't care, it won't matter. It won't matter, right? So to me, like I said, I think it's very simple. If you like it, watch it. If you don't. I don't like it. Ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. But anyway, we'll move on. Okay, I see this is gonna be the theme of the night. I should have worn my Wokish shirt today. Tony, back at it. The answer is that it is a moneymaker for Disney channels, and just the word woke makes them a lot of money. And plus, it's anything Disney and Star Wars. I don't know if there's enough evidence to prove that making things woke contributes to money. I will say that I think it's more true that it will equal attention. It's clickbaity. And it's ironic to me because the same people that don't like wokeness are giving these shows attention, which warrant the shows to continue. This is why I kept saying, if you don't like it, which is your right, everyone has the right to feel how they want to feel. If you don't like it, stop giving it energy. Every time people go on, this is so woke, I don't like this agenda. Y'all are giving it clickbait. Y'all are giving it views. Y'all are giving it attention. Y'all are making it trend. You guys are literally feeding the thing that you don't like, that you actually keep watching. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Ignore it. That's the number one way to make anything in Hollywood go away. Ignore it. If you don't like it, don't talk about it. Don't tweet it. Don't click on nothing. Don't engage. Listen, Twitter got a whole word filter where you can block stuff. Just do that. But yeah, I don't know if it always translates to making money, but I will say that it definitely translates into attention, like at this point. But I'm just more surprised that people keep falling for it. I don't understand why people that don't like it keep falling for that woke trap. If you see something's woke, y'all should just be like, oh, that's the thing we're not going to look at. If you don't like that's the thing we're not going to engage in. So I don't know why people keep falling for it. I don't know why.
Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.